Aquarius, you've been chosen. Stay away from people now if you don't want trouble. Everyone is leaving you for a reason. It finally happened. July passed and everyone thought they would just wake up on August 1st like any other day. But no, not you, and not this time. This morning, you knew something was different. You smelled something different in the air. It wasn't obvious, but you knew. Time felt slower. Your heart didn't beat faster. It paused, hesitant. Because the universe is doing what you've been vaguely sensing for months, activating a new cycle. Not a new month, but the end of old energies, and the rise of something that's been quietly building inside you for years. July did its job. It woke you up. But August, this is the most beautiful part of the journey you've long doubted was even right. And if you're still breathing after what just passed, know this: you're in the transition. August 1st, 2025 isn't just a new date on the calendar. It's a frequency gate that has just opened. A gate only visible to those who've released enough to become light. And if you haven't let go yet, it's still open, but you won't see it. You might walk right past it without knowing, because it doesn't flash in front of your eyes. It echoes within. For an Aquarius, this isn't new. You often disconnect in the middle of a crowd, retreat into a state no one understands. They think you've lost signal, but really, you're just listening to a frequency the world doesn't know exists. This morning, the moon moved into Leo, and we're standing at the heart of a cycle called Perva-Faluni. It may sound unfamiliar, but you don't need to understand it. You just need to feel, because today, this energy portal isn't for the noisy. It only opens when you're quiet enough. If you feel like you've slowed down, gone still, like you're separating from your own body, nothing's wrong. You're not weak, you're being protected. You're not avoiding, you're being recalibrated. August doesn't begin with busyness, it begins with remembering. And if you're hearing these words, you've been chosen to remember earlier than the rest. The world out there won't notice. They'll laugh, talk, spend money, work, keep moving, as if nothing has changed. But you feel it, because this cosmic gate doesn't open with bells. It opens with resonance. And if you felt it, then you're not early, you're not late. You're just in sync with the moment. Maybe you're just too tired, not the kind of tired from lack of sleep, but the kind even you can't explain. You've been thinking too much or not thinking at all, yet your head still feels heavy. You want to be alone, or maybe you just can't seem to find a quiet enough corner. July exposed everything you had hidden. It didn't ask for permission, it simply tore open the final layer to push everything to the surface. What you hadn't let go of, what you thought you'd already overcome, all of it resurfaced like a surprise final exam you were never told about. That's why you felt empty this morning. You couldn't begin anything, not because you were lazy, but because your internal operating system is updating. July completed the cleanup. Now it's your turn to decide. Will you continue? If you're still stuck in July, then August will go on without you. This is not a metaphor. This is a real timeline shift. You'll see others moving fast while you stand still. You'll feel like the world is leaving you behind. But in truth, you missed the door when it opened. August is not a reward, nor is it a test. August is a meeting with yourself, the version that has nothing left to hide. And that's why you feel quiet, not sad, not joyful, just like every sound inside you is gone still. Because today, silence is the only thing you need. Social media, turn it off. Pointless chats, let them slide. Outdated plans, cancel them if you must. Today, only you can hear yourself. The truth is, you've gone too far to still need advice from others. And if you're quiet enough today, you'll hear your own voice, the one the noise of the world once silenced. July stirred everything inside you. It made you think you were breaking. But August is different. It wants to reestablish your internal order. And to do that, it needs something very rare: space, room, stillness, and you, not trying to please anyone. If you need to say no to someone today, say it. If you need to disappear for a bit, do it. No one gets to judge you, and if they do, then they're not meant to walk with you on this part of the journey, because today's the day you're recalibrating yourself. August doesn't need you to do anything grand. It just needs you to make space. Space for new life to enter. Space for your own voice to have somewhere to echo. Because if you don't create that space, the universe will, and you already know. Its ways are rarely gentle. So this morning, don't rush. Before you touch your phone, touch yourself. Observe the very first thought that passed through your mind. Don't analyze it, just acknowledge that it's there. Listen to your heartbeat, whether it's fast, slow, erratic, or feather-light. Every rhythm is a signal. Write it down if you must. Cry it out if you need to. Hold nothing back. Because today, everything you suppress becomes a door that locks you out of August. And you don't want to stay stuck in what's already expired, do you? Maybe you dreamt something strange. Maybe you woke up with an unplaceable restlessness or a persistent sense that something just feels off. Don't try to explain it. These are the first stepping stones on your new path. Skip them and you'll slip. This isn't a threat, it's an invitation. This morning, maybe you brushed your teeth like usual, made your coffee like any other day, opened the same window to the same view, but something felt different. A faint vibration, unnamed, a bit of unease, without cause, or a strange lightness, unfamiliar to you. That was August's first message to you. So subtle, only those who are sensitive will feel it. And you, Aquarius, are the kind of person who feels before you understand. July made one final push to get you to lay something down. A person, a thought, a resentment you've carried in silence for years. Maybe you felt exhausted for no reason, or snapped suddenly, or cried in the middle of a sunny day. It wasn't random, it wasn't weakness. July tightened its grip one last time to make sure you wouldn't carry that weight into August. Today, the silence you need that isn't for hiding, it's for restructuring. If you don't feel like doing anything, don't force it. Your soul has no mission today, it just needs a quiet place to remember itself. If today you can't bear people, don't want to reply to messages, don't want to hear a single notification, don't blame yourself. You're not lazy, you're not strange, you're being recalibrated. August doesn't speak in words, it whispers, and it can only be heard when you're quiet. Aquarius, you've always been someone who senses frequencies others can't. And today, that frequency needs absolute silence. No entertainment, no interaction, just stillness to recognize yourself. Maybe this morning, an old memory resurfaced. A face you thought you'd long forgotten appeared, or your heart ached for no reason at all. There's nothing wrong. It's not a ghost. It's the final page of a chapter that was never written to completion. Don't cling, don't analyze, just feel and let go. August doesn't demand you to run. It simply asks, how much more unnecessary weight are you still carrying? The answer isn't on a to-do list. It's in the moment you sit down, breathe, and do absolutely nothing. Find a quiet corner. No need to posture, no need to understand. Just be, just you, and the silence between you and yourself. That is the ritual. That is the opening ceremony of this month. That is the moment the universe acknowledges you are ready. Because the first day of August is like the first page of a brand new notebook. Whatever you write today, the following pages will follow that flow. If you rush, scramble, or act out of fear, that energy will echo throughout the month. But if you choose stillness, if you release the burdens of the past, August will open doors you never thought you deserved. The signs will come as gently as a breath, but powerful enough to redirect your entire life. Today isn't made for the crowds. Today is an invitation. Let yourself be alone and listen to the echo of your own being. Because for you and Aquarius, the greatest things in life always begin with the faintest vibration no one else can hear. Maybe you're thinking, what am I even doing? Sitting still all day just to feel. But you're not an ordinary person. You're Aquarius, someone who lives in two worlds, the world they can see and the one only you can hear. Today, you don't need to make sense of it. You just need to keep your inner frequency clean. July drained you. You thought there was nothing left to rise, but you made it through. And today, the very first day of August, is when you start broadcasting again. You didn't just wake up to a new day. You're standing before an invisible doorway. And this door doesn't ask what you've done. It only asks, have you truly left behind what needed to go? Because August doesn't bridge the past and the future. It completely seals the past and calls the future in through a lighter version of you. If you're still holding on, you won't be able to step through. So where do I begin? Not by cutting ties with dozens of people, not by suddenly changing the direction of your life. You begin by letting the excess inside drain out. Discomfort, emptiness, silence that comes without word. They are all signals. They're not system errors, they're upgrades. You're being lifted into a higher frequency. Maybe this morning you didn't want to begin anything at all, didn't want to see anyone, didn't want to answer anyone. You found yourself overly sensitive to even the smallest things. No room in your mind and no pathway in your heart. Don't try to force your way through, because this August 1st was made for you to pull out of everything. Isolation isn't avoidance. For Aquarius, it's a recovery system. Go outside today and you'll feel out of place. Among crowds, you'll feel drained, like energy is being pulled from you. And if you insist on staying in that space, you'll lose the vibration you just reclaimed. Give yourself a few hours. No social media, no news. Not everyone needs to understand. Today, Aquarius needs a private space where the strange frequency inside you can ring out without interruption. There is no external signal today more important than the whisper within you. No prompting required, no dramatic push. August has arrived like a drop of water, silently seeping into your deeper layers. If you don't break that drop, it becomes a current, and that current will nourish you through the rest of the month. Aquarius, you are the one who leaps, but sometimes the biggest leap is knowing when to pause. If July broke you, August will mend you. If July pulled you under, August will lift you. If July left you lost, August will hand you a new map. But none of that happens unless you begin today with a conscious breath. You might think, it's just one day. How important can it be? But the first day is the energetic seal for the whole cycle. If you scatter today, rush, get pulled by others, the signs this month brings will come in blurred. But if you slow down, if you carve out space, the universe will fill that space with unexpected opportunities. Here's a simple ritual you can do, no instruction needed. Turn off your phone, draw the curtains, sit down, breathe slowly, close your eyes, gather everything left over from July, and exhale as if erasing a corrupted line of code. Listen to your heartbeat like a signal bouncing back from beyond life's surface. And if you feel empty, don't panic. That emptiness is the space where new life begins. August doesn't push you forward, it guides you. One step, one breath at a time. Today's not a race, today's a threshold. And you, the one who always hears footsteps before anyone arrives, you've already sensed it. Don't walk through today as if it's just another ordinary moment. Because when time shifts its structure, this day becomes the hinge. You are standing before an invisible fracture where timelines are being realigned. July severed you from an old timeline. Maybe you feel adrift, unanchored, no longer fitting in where you used to. But that feeling is not wrong. It's the signal you're being placed into a new space. Aquarius, you've always felt things before there was proof. And now, the universe is opening a new timeline. But to step into it, you must choose from within. Not a choice of action, not a choice of direction, but a choice so small, so quiet, so personal. A gentle affirmation whispered inside you. I'm no longer who I used to be, and I am ready. The universe doesn't test you with exams, it tests through sensation, through the things you never tell anyone, through the moments you choose stillness over reaction, through your willingness to let go while others cling. And if you're still asking yourself, why do I need to be alone today? The answer is, because your truth needs its own sacred space to be heard. You don't need someone to empathize, you need an echo from within. If this morning you forgave someone, even silently, if you whispered enough, even only to yourself, if you looked in the mirror and gave yourself a quiet nod, then today you've already changed timelines. No one saw it, but the universe recorded everything. August doesn't need you to perform miracles, it just needs you to recognize yourself. This first day is an energetic imprint. The universe is tuning into your frequency to determine your next chapter. If today you continue reacting like you used to, chasing the same noise, the doorway will open late. But if you align silently with the right frequency, this month will open a path that no one else is invited to walk. By the end of the month, you'll look back at today and say, everything began the moment I chose to be still. It's not just you who's changing. The world is shifting too. Listen to the news, the faces, the undercurrents. They aren't clear, but a strange frequency is spreading. The universe is repositioning everyone based on the frequency they emit this month. If you feel lost, it's not a failure. It means you're being placed in the right spot. But if you try to keep up with the crowd, if you respond the same way you always have, your timeline will shift, off course. And that shift might not show itself immediately, but it will slowly pull you far from the path that was meant for you. August requires invisible courage, not the kind for battle, but the kind that embraces silence. You may have once feared the emptiness, but that very emptiness is where destiny is rewritten. Don't let others pull your frequency down. Don't let social media make you forget yourself. Choose yourself, choose stillness, choose awareness. And when you do, the doors will open, softly but surely. August is a quiet negotiation with fate. Every thought you emit, everything you accept or reject, is coding the rest of your 25s. These are no longer passing feelings, they are destiny programming signals. You will begin to feel lighter, emptier, stranger, not because you've lost something, but because you're being reset. Want deeply, want for real. People you once knew may fade. Habits you once loved may fall away. Let it happen. Because August doesn't just start a new chapter, it changes the entire genre. From now on, every sign you notice, no matter how small, is a key. A stranger's gaze, a sudden thought, a quieter than usual morning. Don't ignore them. That is the new language the universe is using to speak to you. If you can preserve the stillness within, everything you need will come to you, not because you demanded it, but because you made space for it to flow in. Aquarius, today you are not alone. You are standing in the middle of an energetic negotiation. You are not drifting. You are consciously stepping out of the old system. And if you fall quiet enough, you'll hear the voice calling from the other side of the invisible doorway. Welcome, awakened one. If you've made it this far, thank you for letting me speak what your soul has always known, but the world rarely acknowledges. If this message resonated with you, leave a small sign, or simply save it to return to whenever you begin to doubt yourself. You are not alone, you are not out of sync, you are returning to the true essence of an awakened Aquarius.